fully light in about half an hour, I reckon. Had an absolutely mad night last night. And my first bite about midnight, I reckon. And between midnight and 5 o'clock this morning, I had 5 carp. 3 of them 30s. Biggest one 39.12. Absolute top result. I just got the feeling they'd be out here hiding in these weed beds. You know, the swim ain't been fished for best part of a couple of months, I reckon. As soon as I found them clear spots yesterday, I knew. Well, I say yesterday, I found them last week and put a bit of bait on them, but when I had a good pull about on them yesterday, I just thought, yeah, there's a bite or two to be had there. Wasn't expecting 5 though, I must admit. Well, that was a busy old night last night, excuse me. Had no sleep at all from midnight till now. Ended up getting 5 bites between midnight and 5 in the morning. Proper result. Been all night a soggy pair of shorts and Crocs in and out the water, wrestling them out the weed. But I saved the 2 biggest ones for first light for the video. This one's £35, proper chunky one. Probably the least hard fighting of the lot. I had a 39, 12, 35, 30, 27 and a 21. The 27 was an animal, absolute animal. This one came in alright. He was quite obliging. £35. Right, let's just pop him back and get the 37 out. No, 39. I'm confused. Sleep deprivation, that's what that is. Here's the bigger one, 39.12. Biggest one of the 5. Oh. A little bit lively. There he is. The size of the head on that. Monstrous great thing. Lovely job. Good night's work. Don't mind that at all. So a couple of stills of him, pop him back, and then I'm going to bed. Oh. At least until the cafe opens anyway. Oh. I reckon my dog's suffering the effects of a busy night as well, don't you? Poor old Badwell. Not that he actually got up for any of the action in the night, but he woke up a couple of times. That's about as far as he got. I think once he staggered out of his bed and jumped onto mine while I was out there playing a fish. Poor old boy certainly looks tired out today, bless him. It's a dog's life, isn't it, eh? Look at him twitching away there. All gone very still out there now. Wind swapped round a little bit. Sort of more pushing out along the channel now. Problem is, every time the wind changes, all the floating weed drifts back the other way. Like a never-ending job looking after your swim at the moment. But all well worth it when you get a session like this. They don't come along very often. That's the middle of September for you. One of my favourite times. Right, well, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea, I think. Just for a change. See you later. Yeah, looking from here on this high bank behind the Barnet swim on the path. So you've got the scaffold there. And then along there, where the sun's going down, you've got the new swim that I cut. And the carpets. And the actual scaffold swim. But you can see why this is such a good area on this point. The fish tend to spend a lot of time out there in the gaps between the island, or islands, because there's a few of them, as they would, because it's sort of safe at range. But if they decide to up sticks and come down this way inside this, what we call Bomber Island, because of that concrete bunker, the further down they come, it gets narrower and narrower and narrower. Oops. Down in front of Sells Farm, and then suddenly you're in a channel that's only, I don't know, 50-60 yards wide. So you've got all those fish, if they're moving, condensed from a huge area down to a little river. But that's where they like it, right out there between those islands. Right, Mr. F.
All right.
First one of the big brace. What did I say it was? 36.12.
Don't know.
£36.12.
What a plan.
What a plan. All came together. Oh, it's nice and dark.
It will be. Chunker.
Nice clean one.
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he?
36.12 and the smallest one of the two.
I know he's going to pick me up. I know it. God, it's stunning.
Beauty, ain't he?
Just do a little bit of that head spin around. Oh. No, back.
Video. Done, I reckon.
Amazing.
Well, that was a lucky one. I just happened to glance down towards the sailing club end and saw them tooling up one of the boats, which is unusual at this time of day in the week. Fortunately on here you've got to drag in two of your rods for when he comes through. Well, it's not quite as bad as it is when you're fishing down on that speedboat point, right where he's turning now. He always manages to fall off right there, which is normally where you fish. Why they haven't mastered turning after all this time, I've no idea. Can't be that hard, can it? Well, look at me, still at the lake on a Wednesday evening, eh? I had my story all set. I phoned up the missus, told her what I'd caught, and before I'd even got to the bit about begging an extra night, she just said, "So, I suppose you're not coming home then?" She wasn't wrong. So I've got a third night. Already had more fish than I could ever hope for in 2 nights, but I'm just greedy. I just want more. Wading out a bit here to show you this floating weed. Hopefully that's all in focus. Absolutely oodles of it. Problem is the wind's got up today and it's breaking it off in great big chunks. Dining room sized bits of weed breaking off and dragging through your swim, so I've had to keep all the lines well low. I've actually waded out rather than use back leads because I don't want them on the line or even captives. I've waded out and put big, well, medium sized pebbles on the line to pin them to the bottom. It's going to be a right problem, all these rafts of weed. Padua just finished his dinner. He's a good boy. That great big lump of weed to the left of those buoys there, that's all new, all that bit of flat calm. That all ripped off out of that bed earlier and come drifting across here. Give me a few problems later. And you got all this lot stretching off down there. But I am obviously supremely confident. Having had 5 the first night and 3 the second night. I realised when I wound in though I probably could have caught more than 3 last night, but my longest rod, which was over the back of the weed, I was using a bream as bait all night. God knows when he picked it up. But he was hanging on the end in the morning. So that's why I didn't get a bite on that rod. And so I was effectively really only fishing 2 rods last night. Tonight they're all in position, all ready to go. 3 rod angling, all my baits are in. Confident as you can possibly get. It's just a shame that every bite comes between midnight and 5 in the morning, so I can't do any videoing of that. So that's me. I'm going to sign off, and hopefully in the morning I'll have a load more carp to show you. I hope so. See you later.
Another 1 or 2 then, Dave?
Yeah, 3 last night. 2 pair of 28s and a 33. This one, lovely scaly. All not a bad session really, yes?
Fantastic session.
You like it?
Will be. That's as many as I've had all year, I think.
Was it 11 in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Plenty. Alright, let's get him done.
Yeah, that's nice. It's like an original, that. I'm surprised if that is an original.
I don't think it's that classic. Yeah. Looks like it.
Oh, it could be.
Does look like him, doesn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
I think it is. With that in, you're almost red carding yourself.
I know.
2
2
repeats.
repeats. That I know of. You don't know with the grey ones, do you?
Yeah. That's a repeat though, mate, I think.
Eh?
I think that's a repeat.
I think this may be the classic carp, as they call it, one of Burfield's old originals.
A lovely carp.
But he's in absolutely fine form.
It is the classic. It is the classic.
Is it? It don't look old enough, does it? They look mint condition. Perfect, isn't it? Look at his mouth for an ancient carp.
Yeah.
But you reckon that is him then?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
starting to think so as well.
starting to think so, because he had that on one side and not the other, I remember. But, oh well, we'll check, but we may have a proper old one here, but unfortunately I have caught him.
It is the classic.
Yeah. How old's he then? As old as the hills, isn't he?
Yeah.
30?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Hello.
I like that side as well.
He's certainly
Maybe
well
a bit
behaved.
better.
He knows the drill.
Hey?
He knows the drill. He's well behaved.
He is to say he's been resting
Yeah.
on us. One like this. That's nice. Just drop the carp a bit on your chin, that's it. What's he, 28?
Sorry?
28.
28 pounds there. The last one, F.
Can't remember where or when, but I think that's a nice day, that's nice. Look, George, let me have a couple more.
Spin it. I don't need too many.
Oh, I kind of like the side with the patches. Mine is identifiable both sides.
There we go.
Just spin the tail round a bit. That's nice. Oh, no, no.
Feel him.
Yeah, I know.
Getting angry.
You can just feel them tense before they move.
Oh yeah, way before you feel the whole.
You think, here we go, this is going to be dodgy.
Extra double gulp and you think, yeah, they're going to go.
That's it, I've got him.
He'll do.
I've captured him.
He'll do. Excellent.
Fucking lens, that is.
That's going to be it for the week, so see you next week.